very blessed day, everyone. Greetings to you in the name of the Father, the Creator, the Most High, Ella, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vahu-Heh, Elohim, Netta, God in our modern day name, and in the name of the Lord, Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah. This is Neophyte DAG bringing you another message. 2022 is actually 2012. We're gonna get into that some more. But children of Israel, you are rich in the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High and of the Lord. Sophia and Miriam are back with you, and she is gonna bring forth, with the help of the Messiah, to bring back the Black Messiah and the 144,000 KADMONs waiting to be ready, waiting to be switched back on by the Father and of the Lord. This is the gathering time, O children of Israel. Be ready for your salvation. You have been delivered, and now it's the time to walk into that deliverance. But before we get to that deliverance, let me tell you something for those who tend to forget. Deuteronomy 27 verse 14 says, the house of Levi, the children of Levi, speak loudly to the men of the children of Israel. With a loud voice speak unto them, because they think you should come with a passive voice. They think you should come with a college professor voice. But no, it says, speak loud unto the children of Israel. Let them know the time for them to stand up, and stand up in strength and boldness and no more passiveness. The time is now. Revelation 6 verse 10. The saints have cried enough. They have cried loud unto the Most High, saying, see, O Most High, what is going on. We're saying it loud so you can hear us loud and clear what is going on in earth, which is America. When and how long? How long we're going to endure all these things before you hear us? Hear us now. And the Most High said, I have heard you. Time for the judgment. Time for the avenge upon all those who fed upon you. But we're not done yet. Jeremiah 31 verse 6. The day of the Lord shall come, and it is here where those prophetess and prophets are going to stand up from the mount of Ephraim. They're going to come up from the mount of Ephraim, from the mount of Levi, from the mount of Judah, and they shall cry in a loud voice, arise, O children of Israel, let's go up to Zion, which is in the Midwest of America, and build our kingdom, because the Most High sent us that deliverance, because we went to the Most High as he has instructed us with a loud voice. That's what he said. Cry unto me, O Zion, because the Lord has heard your cry. Jeremiah 51 verse 12 doesn't stop there. Set up the chant against Babylon. Come, make we chant down Babylon for one last time. Let we chant them down, the walls of Babylon. Make your chant strong, heavy and loud, and heard clearly by those who don't want to hear it. Set up the watchmen, the prophet and the prophetesses. Speak with that loud voice, my prophet. Don't let anyone cover your voice, especially those who are tied to Eagle, the eaglets. Those who are tied to Edom, the Edomites. Those of Israel who are tied to the Edomites, to the eaglets, to Babylon. Don't let them cover your voice down. Isaiah 62 verse 6. The prophets and the prophetesses of Israel and Jacob, they shall build a wall of Jerusalem, New Jerusalem, not the old one in the Middle East, the one here in Midwest America, because the energy is being moved from the Midwest to America. Never hold your peace, O children of Israel. Judah, Jacob, Ephraim, Levite, don't hold your tongue. Don't be silenced by those who don't want you to make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Make mention of the Lord. He's the one who's waking us up now. No more silence for the children of Israel. That's what I want to tell you. Those who can't stand up to the vibration of the noise, leave the building if you don't want to, because we're going to chant down Babylon. Isaiah 52 verse 8. The watchmen shall lift up their voice. Lift up your voice, O prophet and prophetesses. Your deliverance time is now. The message is the gathering of the prophet and prophetesses. The gathering of the children of Israel who have made themselves ready by listening to the prophets and the prophetesses. Loud voice. Their voices being lifted up. They shall sing that deliverance is here. When the Lord shall bring Zion to them in New Jerusalem, Midwest of America. But we're not done yet. Revelation 14 verse 7, saying with a loud voice unto the Most High Allah, Yah, Yod Hevah, Elohim, Neta, God in her modern day name. The time of your judgment is here. Glory unto you, O Most High. Your judgment has reached. We are come here to worship on you, O Most High, to worship the Lord, those who you have sent as your representative. And nobody gonna cover our voice. Nobody is gonna silence our voice. Sing unto the heavens, whether the lower one and where you are right now, because the kingdom of heaven is coming down to that one which you're on right now. To make it same as the kingdom of heaven, he shall release the manna, the bread, the dew, the water, the life force, the etheric energy, the cosmic consciousness on the children of Israel. So sing with a loud voice, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, because your time is now, O children of Israel. Make them hear your loud noise. Make them hear it and chant them down, because they cannot stop what's coming to you, O children of Israel. Rejoice and sing and praise, and no make nobody stop you from raising your voice to the Most High. He's the one who sent you here, gave you the instruction to raise your voice, make a loud noise, so nobody, no matter who, come to say, cover your voice down. No way, O children of Israel. You have waited 400 years to raise your voice. So raise your voice. It's your time now. Jeremiah 6 verse 17. The watchmen I have set over you, the prophet and the prophetesses, the main watchman, Prince Louis, who's coming to open that gate so the water can flood you and bring you to be your Adam KADMON. Listen to them. That's the instruction you got. Listen to the prophet and the prophetesses and stop worrying about voices being raised. Hear the voices, because the vibration is high. On the voices, raise up your vibration to meet it. Listen and pay attention to the sounds of the trumpet. Is the trumpet low? Is the trumpet loud? Or is the trumpet quiet? Trumpet is loud. Raise your voice, children of Israel. Raise your voice, my prophet and prophetesses. You're doing your work. Your work is appreciated by the Most High and the Lord, and those who follow you, and those who learn from you, and those who use you as an example of the path, that straight and narrow path, back to the Most High. Raise your voices. But they who don't want your voice to be heard, they who want you to quiet down your voice, they who will not listen to your voice, they have what is coming for them. They won't be part of this first Exodus. That's why we were scattered in the first place. We stopped raising our voice. So you will be scattered until your voice come back. Until those who are bold has given unto you in wisdom of Solomon. Step forward and raise your voice and say, we're here, not afraid. We're here to be heard. We're following the instructions and the command of the Most High and of the Lord. Raise your voice. Make a noise unto the Lord. Sing in gladness. Chant down Babylon on their way out. Chant down Babylon on their way out. That's what you were given to do. No more scattering. Scattering done. No more scattering. Scattering done. Now we're moving into the redemption time, the salvation time, when that man shall come to the earth during the water age. That's Prince Louis. Jerome Armstrong, that's the man that coming in the water age to save, deliver, and gather the children of Israel. All those who have been waiting for those 400 years for their voices to be heard, because the dragon through eagle, Esau, America, Eurocentric power has suppressed your voice far too long. But we cried out to the Lord and the Most High, saying, how long? And the answer given back to us. How long? And the answer given back. It is now, O children of Israel. Your voice has to be heard, and time for you to be gathered in your strong belief through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as to how the Most High will bring you that deliverance. The time is now. Doctrine and Covenant 45, verse 25. They shall be gathered again. That's you it's talking about. You are the they that shall be gathered, O children of Israel. So your gathering is now. Make your joyful noise unto the Lord, because the Gentile time is done. It's your time now. Esau time is done. His time is done. Time for Jacob to rule this planet in peace. Israel, Jacob, you're moving back to your time during the water age, which is Aquarius has told unto you in Numbers 24 verse 7. He, which is Prince Louis, shall pour all that water upon you. All that water in his bucket shall be poured upon you, and those many waters, dews, manna, etheric energy, life force, cosmic consciousness shall radiate upon you and transform you into fire, which is the next step closest to your Adam KADMON body. That's what's coming to you. His king, which is King Louis at that time, when he opened that pipe on you, he shall be higher than all who is on this planet. That's the first Adam KADMON coming your way, and he shall help and start, and he shall start the building of that kingdom with you, O children of Israel. The other Adam KADMON, his helper. Time to wake up, O children of Israel. Revelation 11. After 3.5 times and half a time, which is now, you're in the half a time of the Most High. Your spirit of life poured back on you by Prince Louis, pouring that bucket on you. It entered into you, and you stood up. You rose up with a loud voice and strength in your feet. You're standing back up. No more cowering, no more hiding, no more passiveness and afraid of no Gentiles. None of that. No Esau, none of that. No America, where the seat of the beast is. No, you're standing on your feet, strong in the confidence of the Lord and the Most High, that they got your back. And great fear, trembling fall upon those who see you. That's why I can tell you, don't suppress your voice. They are afraid of what's coming. The minute your voice start to raise, they know these people have fulfilled Revelation 11:11. No one wants you to get to that fulfillment but the children of Israel. You're right there, my people. Stand up on your feet, as it said you are gonna stand up, and let that fear fall upon those who saw you. Revelation 11. Ezekiel 37:12. Say the Lord, those Melchizedek, his people will open up the grave. That's what he's gonna do. I will open the grave of my people, and the saints that were part of those in the grave shall stand up in great boldness, shall stand up with great fear of others when they see them. That's what's coming your way. No more cowering, no more silencing yourself. None of that. Time for you to step forward. Bring you into your land, because you're on your land already. But the land is going to be set up officially as yours. Yours. I shall open their graves, as it told to you in Matthew. And the saints, the elect, the prophets, the prophetesses, the watchmen, the watchwomen, which were asleep, arose and put fear on everyone else who saw them. That's what it told you right here. So no more hiding from who you are. No more denying who you are. You are the children of the Most High. You are the prophets and prophetesses coming at this time to make your presence felt and to bring peace, eternal peace, to this planet, starting in America first. That's where we're gonna clear up first. Daniel 12. Verse 1 tell you again, Michael is going to stand up. So if Michael is standing up, we're going to leave him standing by himself? No, children of Israel, you shall stand up with him side by side. You shall exemplify. You shall personify. You shall manifest with Prince Louis that political power, that social power to lead America into where it's going next. A kingdom of righteousness, peace, and one and togetherness, unity with integrity. You, O children of the people of Israel, you have to stand up with Michael, your great prince. At this time, this is the time it's telling you about, 2022 to 2026. That's the last part of the Zeitgeist time. The Zeitgeist time, 10 years, 2016 to 2026. Now it's time for you to stand up. And it's your deliverance time coming during that time. So stand up, stand strong, be strong, stay strong in all the glory, the promise, the agreement, the contract the Most High made with you. I shall bring you out of the land of your captivity. You shall wake up in the land of your captivity. I shall deliver my righteous seed. That's the instruction given to you. Malachi 4 verse 5 told you who was coming to do that. Elijah, which is your prince, Louis, Jerome, Armstrong, the one who's coming to do that before your great day, which is coming, which I'm going to walk you through. When you shall be gathered, you will be gathered, you will be delivered. No one can stop it. So don't think they have any power over you. The power done. So stand up and be strong, as it was told you were going to be. Ezekiel 34:23. One shepherd, one prince, one king coming your way. Only one. Everyone else have to rally behind that king. Help him to do the job to clear up America first, clear up the rest of the planet after. One shepherd over the children of Israel. Everybody want to be that one shepherd, but there's only one, the Most High and the Lord. Anointed, he shall feed the children of Israel with that manna, that dew from the bucket of water that he will be pouring on the children of Israel. That servant name is David, which is a code word for Louis, the Messiah, the messenger, the Son of Man, the waster, the Savior, the Lamb, any name you want to add to it. All the same name. One shepherd, Louis, over the children of Israel. He shall feed them with that water that's in the bucket that shall be poured upon you. He shall be their shepherd, leading the right-hand charge, the left-hand charge, the political charge, the social charge, to build back the nation of righteousness with just law for everyone. Unity with integrity. Ezekiel 34 verse 24, the Lord will be their netter. The Lord is your net already. He's coming back to assume that role full time. No more scattering of the children of Israel. You're going to be gathered from the four corners of earth, which is America. And my servant David, your prince now, soon to be your king, will be the one that will do it, said the Lord. So no matter who you think is your servant, your one servant, or your one David, only one appointed by the Lord and the Most High, Prince Louis, Jerome, Armstrong, whichever name you want to attach to him as the other code name in the Bible. You, O children of Israel, you, O Jacob, you, O Judah, you, O Ephraim, you shall change that vile body, that physical body that you have now, where it's full of aches and pain and all kind of disaster and ailment falling on it. No more of that body coming your way. New body shall be fashioned for you once you are gathered and delivered. New body to walk into your eternal life. Isn't that what was promised unto you? Eternal life promised unto you. So your promise shall be delivered when your vile physical body is attached back to your over-self body to give you your glorious light body according to the workings, and you shall subdue. Get back your political power, your right-hand power to subdue all things that come your way, no matter how much army they gather together, no matter how much bombs they have, no matter how much grenade, no matter how much guns they come with, no matter how much missiles they fire, none of that. You subdue them all. Remember that. Revelation 14:14. And I look, behold, on that cloud sat the Son of Man, Prince Louis, when he became the king. King David, he sat on that throne, having a golden crown, his 7 rainbow on his head. That's what's coming back to you as well, O children of Israel. Once the first Adam KADMON kickstart the rest of the Adam KADMON. This is what's being told to you in Revelation. Son of Man having on his head a golden crown. That's what he had. And in his hand a sharp sickle. Harvesting time. Time to cut down the harvest for the children of Israel. They are the righteous seed that bear fruit. Time to harvest the fruit. Is no sickle to kill nobody. Has no grim reaper. The sickle to wake up. To gather the children of Israel. That's your sickle coming your way. To make sure you are risen back up to your true self. Sons of God are you, Adam KADMON. Numbers 12 verse 5. Numbers 12 verse 5 tells you where and how he's gonna do it. He's gonna go to the pyramid of Giza in the 5th dimensional body that he will have at that time. And he will open back up that point that joins the pyramid of Giza back to Orion to open back up the other 11 pillars of light to start your first sign. That's what he's going to be doing. But in order for him to do that, he has to join back Miriam and Aaron back to himself. That's why it says, I called upon Aaron, which is water, and I call upon Miriam, which is fire. Bring them back into you as one. Let you create that new spirit of your glorious light body. That's what's coming your way, Adam KADMON. The manifestation of the paradise sons of light. You are lords of light, ascended lords of light that descended down to this 3rd dimensional plane, and you have to ascend back up to your Father's kingdom. Get back your light. That's where your Adam KADMON body is coming to you on one of the 7 spiritual planets that's orbiting Orion. Bestowed upon you at that time is your light body, which cometh back from the Most High. Yod-He, Wad-He, Yod-He, Vahu-He, Yod-He, Vav-He. Same place it's coming from the Most High throne. That's where your light body coming back and dome upon you, making you back into the Adam KADMON that you truly are, O children of Israel. Make a joyful noise. You are coming back to who you are, and you shall bring peace to this planet. You shall subdue all the warmongers, all the warlords, all the warriors. You shall subdue them all and bring back peace to this planet. So come make we chant them down. No matter where the wicked say to try to cover your voice. Chant them down. Revelation 10:1. And the mighty angel, Prince Louis, he's an angel at that time, because he got back his glorious light body, come down from heaven, clothed, glowing with light. He has his light body. 7 lights around his body. 7 lights around his head. Rainbow was upon his head. Rainbow upon his head. 7 colors upon his head. And his face was like the sun, glowing in electron glow. Glowing in electron glow. His feet was on fire. That's the Adam KADMON that came as Prince Louis when that time is triggered by the Most High. That's the Adam KADMON that you are going to be after Prince Louis. Trigger your water, your fire to give you the same thing that he has. The Most High is sending back Prince Louis, a.k.a. Michael, a.k.a. the Messiah, a.k.a. Elijah, back to you to switch back on the ascended masters who are here on this planet in human body, waiting to do their spiritual work to build back the kingdom and kick out the warmongers. Their time is done. The time of darkness, Pisces, is done. That's the comparison being made here, my people. The golden crown on his head, same as the rainbow upon his head. So when you see golden crown, when you see rainbow crown, same thing that's being described to you. When he hit back that pillar of light, that's coming your way as well. It's coming, my people. It's coming. He that sat on the cloud, thrust in the earth and reap. Set time to reap. That's you being gathered. You being gathered. It's no sickle to go kill nobody. It's a sickle that's going to cut down the chains that are holding your third dimension in hostage. That red wave of vibration. That red wave of vibration that has been set up. That's what he's cutting down. That light zone that was set up by the evil ones at Mizar and Negres. He is going to cut those down as well. Those are going, can't stay. The children of Israel has to get their full light now. So that's the sickle gonna cut that down and harvest the righteous seed. That's when the righteous seed shall be exodus and gathered at the locations of light that will be turned on by Prince Louis when he goes to the tabernacle, which is the Giza pyramid. Revelation 11:12. And they heard a great voice coming from the heaven. I heard a great voice coming from the heaven. So be not scared, O children of Israel. When you hear my loud voice, be not scared, because there's a louder voice gonna be heard coming from heaven. That's why it says, I heard a great voice. The voice sounds thunderous. That's how the voices sound in heaven. It sounds like a thunder coming to you, saying unto you, come up to the heavenly realm. Come up here, come up hither. Come up here, come up hither. Come, time for you to be harvested. Time for you to be removed off the surface of the planet. And you ascended back up to your father's kingdom. No fairy tale, my people. This is gonna happen. So I have to give it to you now so you can set your mind and you don't go through no psychological, no emotional stress on your mind when these things start to occur. No fairy tale. None of that. I'm not here joking around, telling no dolly house story. I'm here to give you the message of Father said, give unto my children, let them know I am coming for them. Ascended to heaven, the children of Israel who made themselves ready. In that pillar of light, you shall ascend to your kingdom, to your safety zone, to your pillar of light you're gonna go. You are going to ascend into that safe zone. You are going to ascend in that pillar of light. You are going to walk past all your enemies who shall be wildered by your presence. You shall walk. You shall pass. All of them, none of them can say, you can't pass. You shall walk past all of them, because you will bring fear into their minds and their hearts when they see groups of people walking and all of them on fire. fire blazing up off their body. Fire! No one shall be in your path, stopping you. Which brings us now to how all of this is going to occur during that 110 days that you shall get to move yourself from where your home is to your pillar of light. Let's go through your signs one by one again real quick, because there's someone that's going to show up trying to trick you that they are here to gather you. Lucifer and his friends are going to make their landing trying to trick you up and fool you up that they are coming here to save you. But it is lies. None of your signs shall come until this first sign is shown unto you. One day, one night, one day of non-stop sunlight, non-stop daytime. Then after that, the next night, your pillars of light shall come. So if anybody come in whatever craft before this happened, they're not coming for you. They're coming for someone else who's practicing wickedness. Not coming for you. So don't be fooled, O children of Israel. The watchman has sounded a trumpet. The watchwomen have sounded a trumpet. Your first sign, one day, one night, another day, continuous, non-stop sunlight. That is your sign. Non-stop daytime. That is your sign. Then after that, the appearance of your 12 pillars of light that shall be up in your skies for 40 days. After those 40 days expire, you shall now see for 70 days 7 spiritual planets orbiting a central sun. The central sun will be bright, a white, bright sun. The other 7 planets will be in 7 different colors. None of those colors will be red. You hear me? None of those colors will be red. Red is Lucifer's color that he has in the lower 4th dimension and the 2nd dimension. Nobody coming to rescue them. Nobody coming to gather them. Nobody coming with no salvation for them. Nobody coming with no restoration for them. They have more work to do to make themselves ready for that gathering of themselves. So no red color. And you, O children of Israel, get out of your fear, your anger, your hate, your jealousy, all kind of things upsetting you, all kind of life that keeping your vibration low. Make that joyful noise unto the Lord. Call upon the Lord's name with that joyful noise, and you shall be saved at this time. 110 days, 40 plus 70. That's your gathering time. That's when you'll be gathered. And when you're fully gathered and move off the surface of this planet, that's called a Passover. That's why you celebrate Passover every year, even though Ashkenaz has taken over your celebration, but it's your celebration during the first month of your Nisan. That's your Passover time given unto you by the Lord to remember and to commemorate the time at which he'll be returning for you again during a Passover time. Let's move on. This is how it's going to happen, my people. This is how your gathering is going to occur. 12 cities of light, 12 fields of light, as they're called in other books, will appear over the entire planet where the righteous will be gathered. 12 cities of light. You cannot miss them, people. They're hundreds of miles wide. You can't miss these lights. So if anyone coming with no pillars of light with them, not coming for you, 12 vast beacons of light will stretch from the surface of your planet all the way up to the heavens as far as you can see. That's your Exodus sign. That's your gathering signs. Second one is going to sound unbelievable, but wait until we're done with this message before you think so. Merkaba, vehicles of light, flying vessels of light, fiery wheels as they're called as well, will land upon your planet and gather the righteous seed. Cities of light, the third one, under the ocean, aka Azareth. will be opened up unto you. The land where mankind has never lived before will be open to you. Who'll go through the message and explain all of them piece by piece so you don't miss the important parts of how your gathering will occur. The 12 fields of light. 2nd Baruch 51 verse 8. For they, the children of Israel, who have made themselves ready, you and all those who not made themselves ready shall see that world which is now invisible to them. They will see a dimension of time which is now hidden from them. You get that one? Let me say it again. Because you think, because Esau, the Gentiles, and Lucifer has been telling you all it is what you're seeing in front of you. Lies, O children of Israel. You shall see that world which is now invisible to you, and you will move into that 5th dimensional time that is now invisible to you. You shall see them all. Nothing being hid from you at that time when the Most High remove the veil that will come when the 7 spiritual planet are orbiting the Orion star. That's when these things will happen, and you will see them no matter who say what or want to contradict what. Bring your own proof or just wait until this thing happens. Then you tell the Most High, oh, I didn't believe. Isaiah 45 verse 3. I will give you, O children of Israel, the treasures of darkness. Things you can't see now, I'll make it seen to you. Because it's in darkness to you now, another dimension of time. It's locked away from you by the veil that was set up. But you shall see them, and I shall give you hidden riches of secret places. It's a secret because you don't know that they exist. Those cities of light on top of your planet, the surface, and the cities of light below the surface of your planet, either in the ocean or in the inner earth. That's where you shall be going during this time when you are to exodus the surface of the planet so the destruction can come upon the wicked. This is what's coming your way. Isaiah 45 verse 3 telling you the same thing. 2nd Baruch says, in simpler language, let's go to 309 of Enoch verse 46. These communities of light, of beacons of light, will signal the hope for the children of Israel during the transition of the planet from darkness to light. That's the signal that will be made available, open and visible to you. These 12 cities of light that are now invisible to you. Verse 47, man will suddenly see. You hear me again? Man and woman will suddenly see. The righteous and the unrighteous will suddenly see the 12 cities of light, the 12 consciousness time zone that is now in front of you. But you cannot see it because it's invisible. But you will see it spinning, orbiting in front of you once the veil is moved. Coming your way, my people. So make yourself ready so you don't get no psychological, no psychic, no emotional trauma when these things start to occur and your senses telling you, whoa, these things are happening. This can't be real. You got the message early and you know that it is real. It is your sign coming back to you that no dark forces, no Luciferic forces can present these things to you. They will come in a magnetic craft, but that won't work. We'll get into their deception in a minute. Keys of Enoch still, 105 verse 42. These landing places, you notice the word landing, but we'll skip over that for now. That goes back to the craft, the Merkaba vehicles of light that's coming. But these 12 pillars of light were used in previous cycles the Moses cycle, the Noah cycle, these were used, and these areas will be reactivated. So the children of Israel at this time, Son of Man time, Prince Louis time, can go and be righteously exodus, gathered and removed from the surface of the planet. Verse 43. So therefore, children of Israel, know where these 12 is light. Know where these 12 light zones are going to be on your planet as it relates to where you are on the planet. Because when the Son of Man goes back to the Giza Plateau, he's going to turn on the main switch at the Giza Pyramid, which is going to turn on the other 11 zones on your planet, and they're all going to light up. So know the zone which corresponds with where you are. Verse 46. The 12 artificial time zone, the 12 zones that are set up, that are invisible to you, that become now visible to you, will be formed in the ocean, in the seas, and on land, and interlock with your polar region, your magnetic North Pole and your magnetic South Pole. One grid that's going to be set up to house where the righteous seed shall be exodus and be kept safe while disaster is poured out upon the planet. Keys of Enoch 2:15, verse 70. List the 12 locations where these lights are going to be. Make note of it. I'll have this also in the booklet, and I'll attach a link to the booklet in the section of the video on YouTube. But this 12 location that correspond to the rest of the planet. This is where the 12 locations are lined up in your Bible. The Most High didn't keep that a secret as well. He gave it to you in the book of Numbers 1, verse 21 to 47. That's where he gave you the angular location of these 12 pillars of light location. That's going to be in that circular area of the occupied zone of your planet. That's what he gave you in Numbers 1 verse 21 to verse 47. In Numbers 2 verse 2 to 33, he gave you the same number he gave you, but he gave you a different number for Judah. Why did he give you that? Why did the Most High give you a different number for Judah? He's telling you that Judah is the ruler of the children of Israel. Judah is the light bearer of the children of Israel. Judah will be the one leading the charge of the children of Israel before the Exodus, during the Exodus, and after the Exodus. And to give you proof of it, he gave you a number count which equals to 186,400 for the tribe of Judah. That's not the number of people in Judah, my people. That's not the number of people in Judah. Let's draw some physics on you right now. That is the velocity of light. 186,400. He's telling you Judah is the light bearer of the children of Israel. Elementary textbook of physics by J.D. Everett M.A. Page 202 of that book tells you the velocity of light in air. Air is Aquarius. That's the time you're moving back to as well. That's the second meaning for air in this. During the air time, during any air, which is your thought, the speed of that thought travels 186,400 miles per second. That is the number count of the children of Judah. You are the light bearer, Judah. The scepter has never left your hand. The Most High has sent back his Messiah, Prince Louis, in the tribe of Judah to lead that charge. That is Judah, my people. 186,400 400, that is the tribe of Judah, the speed of light. The light has never left Judah. The scepter has never left Judah. The scepter shall not depart from Judah. Genesis 49:10. Nor the lawgiver. He is the lawgiver. He is the one that's going to pour out the justice and bring back justice where the unrighteous seed was giving us injustice. Judah shall be the law bearer between the feet. That's where the Lion of Judah shall stand. From head to toe, Judah shall stand up until Shiloh, which is Lois, Prince Louis shall come, and he's here already, ready to kick off the last portion of his zeitgeist time, 2022 to 2026. He shall come. He's here already. And unto him shall the gathering of the children of Israel. Unto him shall the resurrection of the children of Israel. Unto him shall the exodus of the children of Israel be. That's where it is coming from. So it's coming through the tribe of Judah, work that they shall be doing for the benefit of the children of Israel, all of them, revealing of the Adam KADMON, Prince Louis, and then you that's coming on your planet. This gives you a description of what you're gonna look like. Children of Israel, the Adam KADMON that will be converted from the children of Israel. Because you're walking among the children of Israel. You're walking among everybody right now. You know yourself. Sometimes you don't know yourself. Sometimes you can't believe that is you, and other times you can believe it is you. But it is you who you shall get back this appearance that you see right here. I show him to Abraham when he was presented in front of an Adam KADMON. His body was like sapphire, purplish blue color. That's what your body gonna look like. Your appearance was like chrysolite, a green crystal glow around you. The hair upon your head is gonna be glowing white color. That's what your halo around your head gonna start with, and the rest of it going up above your head gonna be as the appearance of a rainbow. That's why he told you in Revelation, this man, the Son of Man, shall come with a rainbow as his crown. They tell you here it's a turban, but no turban, it's your crown, a kingly crown coming back to the first Adam KADMON, given unto the other Adam KADMON, the ascended masters, who came here with Prince Louis to get a job done, bringing peace and eternal joy and eternal life back to this planet. Clothing was purple. That means he's a royal. Anytime you see purple, that's the highest vibratory color that's available in your dimension. Royal, that's the purple. And a golden scepter was in his hand. A golden scepter was in his hand. A golden scepter was in his right hand. You're getting back your right hand power. Isn't that what it says here? The scepter has never departed from Shiloh and the rest of Judah. Isn't it what it said there? Did he have a scepter in his hand for no reason? No way. That's your royal authority given back to you by the Most High and the Lord. That's why the man that came to Abraham had a scepter, Son of Man, Prince Louis, in his right hand. Same thing coming back at your time. Son of Man with the right hand scepter of the tribe of Judah, coming back to you, waking up the other Adam KADMON that are in vessels of Judah to do God's will. And all the colors that you see here, let me give you one point of note on the sapphire color. It has all 7 colors combined to give you the purplish blue color, which are the highest point of color of your 7 colors. But one thing I want you to note, it has no color red combined with it. All the colors other than red Red is not one of the colors combined with it. To give you a deeper understanding of the colors, look at the chart in front of you on your screen. Red is the lowest color. It's the root chakra colors that's not included in the 7 colors which are combined to give you sapphire, which is the highest color. Purple combined with blue, purplish blue. The 7th chakra crown combined with the pineal chakra blue. Those are the 2 colors that are combined from the orange all the way up to the purple to give you the sapphire color. So the Most High sending you people in sapphire color, crown, pineal, combine, purplish, blue colors. The Most High is not sending you anyone covered in red. That's the root color. Red, that's the Luciferic color. Red, that's Esau color. Red, that's the red horse or red dragon color. Coming to you from those on the lower 4th dimension and the 2nd dimension. None of these dimensions Most High sending you anyone from. Your people are coming, covered in light as covered by ultraviolet color, all the way down to blue color. That's who's coming to you. That's the color that you're changing back into. You're moving from red to purple and blue. That's where your light bodies are given back to you and make you the Adam KADMONS that you are. Purple and blue, that's what will be on you. Again, these are your location when you do the angular computation. I'm not going to go through that. Go through my previous message on the gathering and you'll see the computation for where the latitude and the longitudes are on your planet, which corresponds with all the tribe name given to you in Numbers 1:21 to 47. Go back there and it will give you an explanation to how I got all the tribe name. These are not where the tribes are. This is the location of your pillars of light, coded as the tribes, the 12 tribes. But it's the location on your planet where these light, 12 pillars of light are going to be. So if you go back here, there's a description of it to give you more on a verbal description where these light zones are going to be. Know them, O children of Israel. Know which of them correspond with the location that you are in. Know them. The lights will come on. You can't miss them anyway. But know them because you have to get knowledge and wisdom and understanding so it can strengthen your belief in what the Most High is sending back your way. These are the location. These are the location. If you want to look at it on your map as given unto you now in your current time. But these are the location. All right, my people, let's move on. Let's move on because I have to now show you how the point of light will be shifting from where you see that triangle in the middle, point number 12, the consciousness connected back to the Most High is shifting from the Giza Pyramid, which is point 12, to America. Where you see that diamond shape on the left-hand side between 7 and point 8, that diamond, that's the diamond of the dove. That's where the new consciousness is shifting from the Middle East to the Midwest of America. That's where New Jerusalem shall be set up. That's where you see, I always put New Jerusalem. That's the code to show that it's going to USA, which is New Jerusalem. The diamond in the dove, as it's called, but we'll cover that in more. This is telling you, Keys of Enoch 105, verse 38 is telling you Jerusalem, USA in the word. It's going to be coming, the shifting of the consciousness to Americas. That's the new home of the dove. The dove, as I've shown you here, the dove which is coming, that's dove energy coming back down, doming upon this planet in America. That's where the main consciousness is going to be. The Father is shifting his spiritual program from the Middle East to Midwest America. So that's why I'm telling you that the new consciousness zone will be in America. As you can see, in America, there are 4 zones set up in one continent. That is America, getting 4 on the small continent as it is compared to the rest of the world, because that's where the conscious zone is going to be. So let's proof it out in your Bible. Jeremiah 23. Verse 7, I'm going to read this one slow for you so you catch it very well. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. They shall no more say, they shall no longer say, the Lord liveth, which brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. That's the old Egypt he's telling you about. No more shall they say that. No more, no longer shall it be written, shall it be said that the Lord is bringing up and bringing out no children of Israel out of the current Egypt, which is the old Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which bring and led and gathered the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country of America. He's moving your consciousness to the mid, and he's moving it out of the north, down to the mid, and down to the south. Down to the south first, while he pave and clear the north and the mid, then move you back to the mid, Zion, Mount Zion. Again, the Lord live, that brought up, which led the children of Israel, the seed, the righteous seed of the children of Israel, out of the north country and from all the counties, it's not the countries, all the counties where I had driven them in the land of America. And I'm going to bring them back to their promised land that I had made a contract to give them. That promised land is the old Florida state, which covered all the way from Washington, D.C., that line, coming down the Atlantic coast, going around Florida, the tip, come up the Gulf of Mexico, go back up the Mississippi River, and then all the way up to where that line draw again with Washington, D.C. That's your promised land, O children of Israel, in New Egypt, which is America. Dr. Swinburne Clymer in the Oriental Masonry told you old Egypt, which is the original Egypt, is America. Egypt was moved over to the Middle East. Now, Egypt is moving back to its original location, which is also called America, which is also called the Promised Land, which is also called the Eagle Land. America, that's where the Lord is going to bring you out of the northern states and all the upper states up there. He's going to bring you down to the southern states and gather you there and keep you there. And for those who didn't make themselves a part of the seed, even though they're of the house of Israel, you shall go to the southern state and stay there until the second gathering and exodus. But you shall miss the first exodus and gathering if you didn't make yourself ready and you're of the children of Israel. Moving forward, if you don't believe what the Most High is telling you, Jeremiah 3 verse 18, in those days when the children of Israel shall be ready to be gathered, shall be ready to be exodus, Judah, Judah shall walk the children of Israel out of the land of the north, where I had driven them, and I'm gonna walk them back to where the Father had given them as an inheritance, the promised land in your contract. Judah gonna walk with you out of that north. The scepter has never left the hand of Judah. That light shall lead the children of Israel out of the land of the north. Zechariah 2 verse 6. Ho, 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 O children of Israel. Come out of the land of the north. Come out of the land of the north, where I had driven you. Time to go back to the land of the south. I had given Joshua, which is Prince Louis, the land of the south and the land of Goshen for yourself. That's your land, O children of Israel. No danger, no harm shall come to you in the land of Judah, the land of Goshen, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's the land of the south. The children of Israel shall go to for their inheritance. No hail, no wickedness, no world war, no Armageddon war, no civil war is going to be in the borders of Goshen, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's where you're going to flee to from the north. Here 4 location in America where the pillars of light shall be, and those 4 locations shall reveal the ancient home of the Nephites. Their home is still there. It's in another dimension of time. That's why it said in 2nd Baruch, you shall see a time that you can't see before. You now can see it. Now the harmonics of the pillars of light will reveal. The vibration of the pillar of light will reveal the ancient land of the Nephite in America. Your America, North America, United States of America, and Canada. 4 of them coming to your continent, O children of Israel, where the brotherhood will land. You hear me? Land. Something coming from the sky to land in America. To do what? To gather her the righteous seed. To gather her the righteous seed. That's why I say, follow, practice righteousness, as I've given some examples unto you, which I'll continue posting over and over, because I don't want this first gathering to miss the righteous seed, or those who aspire to be the righteous seed and want some help from the watchmen and the watchwomen as to what to do to be part of the righteous seed that will be gathered. 4 location. That Merkaba vehicle will land where those pillars of lights are to gather the children of Israel. And where I have the X, that's the diamond in the dove, where New Jerusalem, Mount Zion, is going to be, O children of Israel. Yes, the Gentiles are on the land right now. Yes, the wicked Leviathan is on the land right now. Yes, the mark of the beast is on the land right now. Yes, they're all occupying that space right now. But the expiration and the cancellation of their lease has been ordained. No more shall they occupy those zones once the pillar of light is turned back on, children of Israel. These are your 4 locations. There's a 5th one in the Hawaii Island. These are your locations. Get to know them very well. The Hawaii Islands, the Vancouver Islands, from Pueblo, Colorado to Mescalero Reservation of New Mexico. That's the next zone. From Lexington, Kentucky to Tennessee. That's the next zone. From Nova Scotia to and connecting with the Bermuda Islands. That's your other zone. Now watch, though it's in the ocean, I'm going to give you how the ocean part of it is going to work. So bear with me, O children of Israel. fourth book of Ezra, aka Second Ezra 7 verse 26 tells you, behold, you shall see, look, O children of Israel, a time will come when the signs which have been foretold to you by all the watchmen, by all the watchwomen that the Most High has given you over the many years, and now the cities, the 12 cities, the 12 cities, 4 in America, which is now not seen to you, O children of Israel, shall appear to you. So no psychological shock shall be unto you, O children of Israel, because you were warned of this sign when these things start to appear in front of you. Don't panic. That's your salvation coming your way. And the land, so you got a city already, right? You're getting land, which is now hidden, shall be disclosed unto you. Those land will appear in front of you. Azareth, coming back to you, O children of Israel, shall be disclosed to you. And everyone who has been part of the righteous seed, who has been delivered, gathered, Exodus, shall see the Most High and the Lord. Wonders coming your way, no matter whatever amount of fallen angels can go in and chant and do all kind of idol worshiping and all kind of offerings and all kind of altar. No matter how big the altar is, none of it can stop this, children of Israel, coming your way. Promised unto you. You think you're Most High making idle promise? Keys of Enoch 309 verse 45. Great streaks of light will be seen in the sky. You can't miss it. Great streaks of light will be seen in your sky. Whoever come without the streaks in the sky, send him back. Wherever he come from, send him back with himself. He shall have, the Most High, shall send you great streaks in the sky, 12 of them to be exact, over all these chambers, all these areas in the planet Earth, where the righteous seed will be gathered. Most High is coming back for the harvest of his righteous seed. The Most High sent back Son of Man, Prince Louis, with the sickle to gather up the righteous seed. Harvest time, O Prince Louis. Go back and gather my children. These 12 pyramids of light will be located along the ancient grid that was set up for this purpose, to gather the righteous seed before the Most High destroys the planet and the wicked, so he can refresh the planet with righteousness and peace. They will appear, people. They will appear as islands of light. Some of them on land, some in the ocean. They will appear to you, O children of Israel. That's why I gave you Isaiah 45 verse 8, which says, drop down, ye heavens, send down those pillars of light from heaven, and let the skies rain out those spiritual lights, streaks of light, beacons of light, pillars of light that you're sending our way so we can see it. Drop it down on the heaven so we can see it on the planet Earth, which is America and the rest of the planet. Bring down that righteousness. Let those 12 pillars of light, and let the earth open. Let all these things that were closed to the children of Israel now be open, disclosed, visible to the children of Israel. And let these things bring forth the salvation of the children of Israel, the resurrection of the children of Israel, the exodus of the children of Israel, the gathering of the children of Israel. Let it bring it forth. This is what's coming your way, my people. Righteousness shall spring up. Righteousness shall be gathered up in one location relating to these 12. You shall go to one of them, and you shall spring up and be gathered together. That's a gathering. Together you shall spring up. You shall be removed from the surface of the planet. Together and brought back to the surface of the planet. Together after the Most High has cleansed, purified the planet. The Lord, though Melchizedek, is in charge of all of this, as ordained to him by the Most High, Elah, Yah, Yod-He, Vahu-He, Elohim. Matthew 25, verse 6. And at midnight, that's why I'm telling you, that midnight that cometh, day, night, and day of non-stop daylight, non-stop sunshine, on that midnight, when it's 12 midnight, and it's still sun outside, you're going to make that outcry. You are going to make that outcry. What is going on? What is going on shall be the shout of many. But you shall know what's going on. Rejoice unto the Lord when you see this occur. This is your salvation time. At midnight there shall be a cry made. Behold, those lights appear. They come and are visible to us right now. Let's go out and meet that light. That's what you're going to be doing, my people, when you see that light and you get the message now that I'm giving unto you. When these things begin to occur, you shall know time for you to exodus to your pillar of light, to meet that light and be protected by those communities of light, those 12 cities of light, those 12 fields of light, those 12 beacons of light, those 12 pillars of light. They are coming when you hear that outcry. No, the sun is out there and it's midnight. That's your sign, your cue that the gathering of the righteous is at hand. Moving forward, the whole light body shall come down through the time warp. Those pillars of light shall bring your light body with it. The pillars of light that are coming, my people. The 7 spiritual planet orbiting Orion. It's coming with your light body to make you back into the angel that you are. Your whole light body, keys of Enoch 205, verse 48. These whole light body, your whole light body, your 5 over self light body will be coming down through the time warp, the 12th time warp, and land upon you. That's where your light body, your Merkaba body, as it's called as well, will be coming to dome on you. That's what the ancient, when they saw the physical one coming, which is the Merkaba, flying craft coming, and then your light body coming, doming down on you, and you turn into a pillar of fire. That's what they beheld when they saw that pillar of cloud, and they gave it that word. But that's your light body coming to you, and the planet's own 12 light body coming back to it as well. Keys of Enoch 309 verse 44. The light, because with the pillar of light are Merkaba, flying crafts, vehicles of light will be on the planet. We'll get more to that. But these Merkaba vehicle of light will probe the face of the planet and will pick up the vibratory signal of all the righteous seed and the unrighteous seed. If you're not made your vibratory range, your vibratory self, your physical self is not vibrating at a decent vibration other than red, you will not get that body to dome back on you. You got to move your vibration out of fear, anger, hate, jealousy, upset, war, strifing, stress. Can't raise your vibration that way. That's why I said at the beginning, make up your noise. Make a loud noise unto the Lord. Serve him with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. He is your Lord. And he said, if you call upon my name, the Lord, Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, or whatever other name you know him as, you shall be saved. But call upon the name of the Lord, and you shall raise that vibratory signal. Call upon the name of the Most High, and you shall raise your vibration. Yod he wad he, Yod he vahu he, Yod he vav he. That's the vibratory name of the Most High. In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was of God, and the Word was God. Yod he wad he, Yod he vav he, Yod he vahu he. If you want the name as called by the initiate who wrote the book as Jesus, he says Allah, Allah, Allah. That's why I said Allah, Allah, Allah. Call that name as well, and you shall radiate your vibratory light so this probe can pick up the right frequency and attach your light body back to you, O children of Israel. So this light, this Christ light, which comes back to dome, to put back your Christ body on you, is going to code your body on you if you have the right vibratory signal upon your physical body. It's going to give you your gematria body. You have 5 over self. The up to the gematria is going to be coded on you. You have 5 over self body. Up to your gematria body will be encoded back on you. But you need the right vibratory signal. You need to bring your vibration to a positive level in order to match with this probe light that is coming. If you want to be safe with the whole thing, practice love. Practice love. Those who practice love in their daily life shall automatically be able to request a light body from this probe to be domed upon you if you're practicing love. Remember that, O children of Israel. I don't want any of you to miss this opportunity when this probe is moving across the planet, looking for who to dome their light body back onto. I want you to be able to stand up and get your body because you have made yourself ready. Exodus 13 verse 21. And the Lord, the light that the Lord is sending, this probe of light that the Most High and the Lord are sending, went before the children of Israel by day. Once it's domed onto you, it's traveling with you by day. That light is circling wherever you go. It goes with you. And the pillar of light, as it's called, the pillar of fire, as it's called, the pillar of cloud, as it's called, will lead you wherever you need to go. That light is probing with you. Wherever you need to go, by day or night, that probe light is with you, protecting you all the way. Wherever you should go, the light is leading you. In the front and at the back, it's standing guard, making sure that you can get to where you need to go unobstructed, uninterfered with. You shall pass. No one can put no blockage in front of you, saying you shall not pass. You shall pass wherever you go, because that probe of light is protecting you by day or by night, leading you the way the entire children of Israel who has been coded back with their spiritual body. That's coming your way, my people. That's coming your way. Exodus 14 verse 19. And the angel of the Most High, the guardians, the watchers who are operating those Merkabah vehicles which were sent before you to make sure that you are safe, it removed from behind you, and it moved in front of you, and then it moved behind you, and then it went back in front of you. So you shall pass. No one shall prevent you. You shall pass. And when you get to your destination, the pillar of light will put a screen behind you, and you shall be in the city of light, and no one who cannot make it with their vibration can enter that city of light. Once that line is drawn behind you, that's it. No one can get into it unless your vibration is vibrating at a certain rate, at a certain color, and that color must not be red. Loud and clear, must not be red. You cannot enter into that pillar of light with no red color. Cannot enter, my people. Exodus 14 verse 19 tells you that. Moving to Keys of Enoch 105 verse 50, people who are brought into these areas of light because a pillar of light carried you there successfully. You enter those pillars of light. You shall be transfigured to go into the galactic seed, the mansion of the Father. My Father has many, many galaxies, mansions, planets, dimension, and my Father has transfigured me, has changed me to go into those areas. He gave me back my light body. Change your vile body back to your light body. Change your vile physical body to your light body. You have thus been transfigured. You and your offsprings in later years. But I'm talking about you at this time. In your physical body, your physical flesh will then be like the stars of heaven. You shall get your light body glow, as I've described to you. The man that approached and came to Abraham with the rainbow on his head, the rainbow on his head, and the scepter in your right hand. You shall be able now to live your eternal life. You shall be qualified to leave this planet whenever you want to at a later point in time. But that's not what we're here to discuss for this message. Verse 43, Keys of Enoch 309. When the harvest, which is the Son of Man, with the sickle that says harvest time, time to get the righteous seed, when that harvest is proclaimed, the righteous seed, the physical people that made themselves righteous with the seal of the Most High in their forehead, their thoughts are attached back to the Most High. Yod he wad he, Yod he vav he, Yod he vav he. That's why I said, call upon the name of the Most High, and you shall get that vibration from that name to move you into that vibratory signal that can attach to the probe that will be moving around your planet. Call the name of the Most High. Call the name of the Lord. Yod he wad. That's the name of the Lord. The YHW. Yod he wad. Yod he wad. Yod he wad. The Most High. Yod he wad he. You add the other he because you're returning back to the Most High with the other he. Now, after you get your seal upon your third eye now open, and you can clearly see the kingdom of the Most High, you shall be taken up from the field, from the city of light, the beacon of light, the pillar of light, location that you went to. That's why it's called a field of light. Want to prove this out? Okay, let's prove it out. Matthew 24 verse 40 proves it out. You want to prove it out? Matthew 24 verse 40. Then shall two be in where? Then shall two be in what? Then shall two be in what? The field. That's what it's telling you, my people. The field. That's what it's telling you, my people. Two shall be in the field. One shall be taken, because that one is the righteous seed that connected the vibratory signal with the signal that the probe is picking up. One was in red, did not get picked up. That's the story that is telling you in Matthew 24 verse 40. Luke 17 verse 36. Same thing. Two men were in the field. That's the same field that it's talking about here, which is a city of light. Two people went there. Everyone went there thinking they shall be taken through those pillars of light. Only one was taken. The one that's vibrating with the colors that are being picked up by the probe of the Merkaba. That's the one that will be taken into the field of light, the city of light. The other one will be rejected from the city of light, from the field of light. That's what it's telling you. Make every effort, children of Israel, to make yourself the one who will be taken up through the pillar of light. You make yourself ready. Practice love at minimum. Practice love for your fellow man, your fellow woman, for your brothers and sisters, your neighbors, whichever you want to call it. Practice love for everyone, and this will bring your vibratory signal to match the probe of the Merkaba. Matthew 24, verse 41. 2 women were gathered where the cities of light is. Only one got pulled through to the other dimension. Only one, the one that was vibrating to the color of the probe of the Merkaba. Luke 17, verse 35. 2 women were gathered together at the city of light, the field of light. Only one got through because that one was vibrating at the color and at the rate of the righteous seed. The other one was vibrating in red of the color of Luciferic beings, the Esau beings of unrighteousness, of low vibration, did not get through. Don't want that for you. Make your vibration right. Be a part of the righteous seed. I will put that outline of what it takes to be a part of the righteous seed as a guide to you. If you know other ways, use them by all means. But at minimum, practice love for your fellow man, fellow woman, your brothers and sisters. Practice peace, harmony. That will bring that vibratory color, that vibratory signal that you need to enter these places that will become visible to you, these lands that will become visible to you. Your vibratory range will make you qualify to go into them, not just see them, to go into them. You cannot be wicked. You cannot have low vibration. You cannot be filled with evil and get into these places. You can see, but you can't enter unless your vibration is of a color other than red. You can't get in with red, my people. The red dragon, the red horse, the red Esau, they cannot get in. The red Jezebel, they cannot get in. The red Ahab cannot get in. And I want you, O children of Israel, you to get in. As much of you as I can make ready to get in. But despair not, O children of Israel, because I know many of you are very stubborn. I know many of you shall not listen. I know many of you shall say, this man keeps screaming and making loud noise. What is he up to? We don't want to hear no more loud voice. You shall say all those things and not make yourself ready. But I still have love for you. Absolute love for you. And I want to give you, just in case you were not able to make it through the first Exodus because of your stubbornness. Be in the holy border. Be in the borders of the Most High. Be in North Carolina. Be in South Carolina. Be in Georgia. Be in Florida, which is my holy border, as assigned by the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. Anyone who shall make it over to the holy border and move themselves to righteousness, even though they missed the first Exodus, shall be saved for the second resurrection and the second gathering. So, not telling you to be stubborn now and go face that 12 month of pure wickedness and wrath that the Most High and the Gentiles and Esau and Lucifer will be doing to themselves during those 12 months. Don't want you to be a part of that. But if you are part of that at that time, get yourself to the holy border. Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, the holy border during the first gathering. Azareth, that's where the righteous seed shall be gathered. After the gathering is done, 12 months, there shall be a border, a holy border set up by the Most High to get the remnants of the righteous seed who did not make themselves ready at the first time. You're getting a second opportunity to make yourself ready. 2nd Ezra 13 verse 48. For those who had left, the remnants of my children, the remnants of my people who were left behind the first time, who are now found within my holy border, Azareth, then North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia shall be saved. It didn't say you're not going to, or maybe, or probably, shall and will be. So get yourself there if you never make it through the first time. After you're done with your weeping and your wailing and your gnashing of teeth, get yourself together. Move to the holy borders of the Most High. 2nd Ezra 12 verse 34 tells you, but he will deliver in mercy, the remnants of the children of Israel. Although you were stubborn, your father still love and care about you and give you a second chance to get into the holy border, to get into his border and be a part of the second gathering that's coming your way. The remnants of my people, those who have been saved throughout where? My borders. Now that's the border. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. The distinction between the holy border is when that pillar of light comes. Azareth, which is the holy border, it will go away and leave you with the regular border put by the Most High with his energy around it, also called Goshen. Also called Goshen. After you go through that 12 months of hard work to keep yourself steady and stable on this planet, you shall come out with great joy at the end when the whole planet has been purified. You shall go through that purification. You shall be on the land on the purification, but stay in Goshen and you shall be saved and you shall be ready at the end to make yourself part of that new kingdom that shall come to America. 2nd Baruch 71 verse 1. Only in Azareth, only in those cities of light above the earth and below the earth shall have mercy upon the children of Israel who made themselves ready during the first Exodus, and it shall protect them during the calamities when it's being poured out on the rest of the planet. You hear me? So only when you make yourself ready by bringing up your vibration to match that probe from the Merkaba vehicle, and it picks you up, take you off the surface of the planet to Azareth to make sure that you stay there and be safe during the 12 calamities that will be poured out upon the wicked and upon those who did not listen to the Most High prophets and prophetesses who came to be their watchmen, to sound the trumpet, who came to be their watchwomen, to sound the alarm. Make yourself ready. Pay heed, O children of Israel. Pay attention to this message, O children of Israel, because the watchmen have been sent. The prophets have been sent to sound the alarm. The prophetesses have been sent to sound the trumpet. The trumpet has been sound by the Most High and the Lord. The trumpet has been sound by the Most High and the Lord. Apocalypse of Abraham 31. I will sound the trumpet out of the air. I will set off the trump and the pence during the ear time starting in 2017. 1 year after the Zeitgeist time begins of the Son of Man. The Son of Man Zeitgeist begin. 2016, that's the year it began. But it began spiritually 2017 when the trumpet got sound off during the ear time, which is the time of Aquarius. The trumpet has been sound. The Son of Man has been sound as well. The chosen, my chosen, I will send to you. My chosen one, I will send to you. Having in him all my powers. You hear that? All my powers I'm going to instill in him. All my power I'm going to bestow upon him. All my powers I'm going to anoint him with. One measure of all my power. The Son of Man, Prince Louis, Michael, Messiah, Elijah coming with all the powers, the social power, the left-hand power, the right-hand power, the political power, the right-hand scepter, as we have been talking about. In his hands, coming back to do what? He will summon, he will gather all my children, all my people that were humiliated by the heathen, humiliated by the Gentile which I had scattered them amongst. They were humiliated by the Gentiles and all the other races of men who knew that they were in their fallen state and took full advantage of them. Conglomerate against them in Psalms 83. But this one measure I am giving, my Son of Man, Prince Louis, he shall summon them, gather them, deliver them, awaken them with the dew of heaven that I'm sending him with, to wake them up with all the bread, all the manna, summon them for their exodus, summon them to their light zone, summon them to their gathering, summon them to their removal from the surface of the planet while the destruction is poured out on those who humiliated them, those who put them to mockery, those who ruled over them. They shall be delivered up into that calamity after I have taken my people, my chosen people, whom I have sent, my chosen messenger, Prince Louis, to gather them, summon them. So your gathering is sure, O children of Israel. It's only you can prevent yourself from being gathered by tying your vibration back to the heathen. Bring up your vibration. Change your food. Change your thoughts. Make your food have high vibrational food. Make them high. Better is a dinner half herb. Where love is, your love vibration way up in the 500 range. Than a dinner half meat, ox, which brings down your vibration. To hate and anger, you're in the 100 range. Low vibration. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. You see where joy is? Way up there in the 500 range. You see where anger is? Way down there in the 100 range. Bring them up. Your food vibration, bring it up. Raw food, as the Most High had told you. Eat raw food that I told you of in Genesis 1. That is your fast. Eat raw food. That is your fast, my people. Don't get your vibration low listening to these demonic beings. Don't get your vibration low. Eat raw food, uncooked vegetables, uncooked fruit, natural spring water with high alkalinity, raw food, uncooked food, no meat, no starch, no dairy. Look at the chart in front of you. Low vibration. Processed refined food, junk food that is, low vibration, you can't get through. The probe won't pick you up. Eating those junk food, get some different food, raw food, uncooked vegetables, uncooked fruits, raw and natural, as the Most High has given unto you. Low vibration, source to be meat and fish, whatever meat and fish, low vibration. Can't get that probe to connect with you. Eating your meat, get rid of that meat. Dairy. You're allergic to dairy, oh children of Israel. It told you. You're allergic. The doctor told you. Dr. Pava Erola told you. In his research, children of Israel, you are allergic to dairy. You are allergic to milk. You can't drink no milk. You can't eat no cheese. You can't eat no yogurt. You can't eat no ice cream. You're lactose intolerant. You can't drink milk, oh children of Israel. You've been told in the research, but they hid the research from you. Give your milk, as much milk as you can drink. Low vibration. Can't get nowhere with that in your Father kingdom. Bring your vibration up. Organic plant-based food. Organic plant-based food. Raw food. Uncooked. No cooking of your food. Your Father, law of health, says, not cook nothing. Do not cook any food. I forbid you from cooking any food. Do not cook any food. He forbids you from cooking any food. That's the nice version I gave you. May I give you the raw version. No cook no food. The Father didn't tell you to cook no food. Low vibration. Once you cook the food, you kill all the nourishment in the food and bring it to a low vibration. Raw food, that's the highest vibration on the list. That's the fast. People. Category 1, raw food. Second category, and I won't go beyond that one. Organic plant-based food. Raw natural food. Leafy food. Vegetables leafy. Fruits that are seeded. None of them cook. Raw food. That's your fast, my people. Raw food, green herbs, seeded fruits shall be your meat that will raise your vibration. Better is a dinner of Genesis 1 verse 29 than a dinner they tell you need to eat out of Leviticus, which is of ox flesh that's gonna bring down your vibration. No more being mockery. You're gathering time. Don't prevent yourself from getting that. Son of Man, Prince Louis has to come. Will come and do that. So as it was done by Moses. At Moses' time, Moses had to go to the pyramid of Giza to set, to trigger, to start, to turn on the pyramid so it could connect back with Orion star and illuminate the Giza pyramid and illuminate 11 other pyramids that's on the ley line grid connected back to your pyramid. Moses had to do that. In the fifth dimension, he had to do that. So he had to exit his body, go into the fifth dimensional body, and go to that location to turn it on. It's not on the third dimension, my people. The switch is not on the lower fourth either. It's not been given to the Dark Lords who are on the lower fourth. So they can't stop this. They cannot stop it. Once Prince Louis, who has to do the same thing that Moses did at Moses' time to exodus the children of Israel before disaster strike. Son of Man, Prince Louis, your Messiah at your time has to do the same thing. That's why it says in John 3 verse 14, as Moses lifted up his Kundalini energy and exit his body and go to the pyramid of Giza, turn back on the switch in the fifth dimension. Your Son of Man at your time has to do the same. So when we compare Moses and your Son of Man, Prince Louis, tit for tat, they are the same. The occult symbolism of the Great Pyramid by Dr. Doriel says, Moses, he was the adopted son of a princess of Egypt. He was considered and he was a prince because he was the son of a princess, and as such, he was a honorary high priest of those Melchizedek, Jehovah, the Lord, those God of wisdom. So Moses was a prince, he was a high priest, a Melchizedek priest of the Most High and of the Lord, those Melchizedek, Jehovah, and he had access to the secrets of the pyramid. We shall get into that in more detail, what some of those secrets were that he used, that he knew and he used to make sure you did your exodus. Because Daniel 10 verse 21 tells you, Michael, your prince. Michael is a code name for Prince Louis, who is coming at your time. Those shall show him things that are in the Bible of truth, the book of truth, the scripture of truth. When those Melchizedek Jehovah appeared unto the Son of Man, Prince Louis, when he was Jacob at the time, and those changed his name to Israel. Say, oh Israel, I want you to be just like us, a Melchizedek priest, having power with God, having power with God, and having power with man. In Genesis 32, that's what it told you. He made him a Melchizedek priest, just like those Melchizedek made Moses a Melchizedek priest. As well was your Son of Man made a Melchizedek priest, and his name changed from Jacob to Israel. That's the story given unto you in Genesis 32, in the scripture of truth. And none shall hold these things. None shall know these things. No one shall know these things but Michael, Prince Louis. Michael, Prince Louis. So Prince Louis know the secret stuff that Moses knew at his time. So, tit for tat, they are the same. Prince, knowing the secret of the Most High, those Melchizedek, Jehovah, that's the same. Moses and Michael coming to you at your time, matching up Exodus 24:18 with John 3 verse 14. As Moses lifted up his energy and removed himself from his physical body, going to his Adam KADMON body, his fifth-dimensional body, going to the fifth dimension, turn on the switch that's in the Giza pyramid, which connect Orion and your Giza pyramid as one. That's what the Son of Man has to do. Lift himself up from out of his third-dimensional body. Move himself up to his fifth-dimensional body. Get the instructions in the fifth dimension. How to turn back on the Giza pyramid. And he shall turn back on that pyramid. Rescue, deliver, gather his people during their exodus. So it has to be in your time. Nostradamus told you about it. Nostradamus, one of the prophets, told you about it. Century 5, quatrain 84, told you that the person that's coming to do all of this work, he will be born on the Gulf of Mexico, connect back to the Atlantic Ocean. That's the area that he'll be born. That's the only area is Florida. That's where the Son of Man has to born. And was he born there? Yes, he was. He was born in Florida. He will be born of a dark-skinned family. Was the Son of Man coming in a black body? Yes, same as Horus. Yes, same as Horus. Black hands, black feet. Black hands, black feet. That's the messenger. That's the messenger Thoth had sent during the Egyptian time. Horus, black hands, black feet, as you see on the picture in front of you. So the same messenger has to come at your time with black hands, with black feet, born of a dark family, and all of those qualifications fit Prince Louis Jerome Armstrong. He who is revered, he got the Holy Spirit power on him. I told you about the power, the one measure of the power that the Lord is gonna give back Prince Louis. That spiritual power, that revered power, that respect power, that all power he shall have when he's the great king. That's what he told you. The great king. That's what's coming your way, my people. Quatrain, century 2, quatrain 79. Tells you some more what his name is going to be. The great Sharon. What is Sharon? Jerome. When you anagram that word. Jerome. When you anagram that word. Nostradamus coded up the word for you. Then he will remove you, the chosen seed of the Lord. All those who have been captured and they're under the name of the children of Israel, which is the code word. Syrian, code word. Israel, when you break it back down, Israel is Louis A. Armstrong. That's the person that's coming for you. That great children of a dark family, the great king that has all the powers, the spiritual powers, coming to remove you. Exodus you from the land that is holding you captive, because they know you are the children of Israel, Syrian, as coded by Nostradamus. So children of Israel, it's your gathering time. Children of Israel, it's your gathering time. Don't stand in your own way. Don't stand in your own way and prevent yourself from being gathered. Zephaniah 3 verse 18. I will gather the children of Israel that were sorrowful. No more sorrows. Joy. That's why I came and started out and said, make up your noise. That's what your Lord told you. Make a joyful noise. Your time is done to be in sorrows. The 400 years are done. It's your gathering time. So no more time of sorrow. No more time of spiritual death. Your deadness gone. The dew has been poured upon you already. More dew coming your way. The big bucket Prince Louis is carrying to dump on you with all that manna from heaven, the blessing from heaven that's going to open up all your spiritual channel, turn you back into KADMONS. That image that I told you about, that you're in sapphire color and you're in chrysolite color with rainbow on your head. You coming back, my people, once the Most High give back Prince Louis his crown on his head, his crystalline body, his sapphire body, the white hair on his head. He is gonna get that back. No more reproach for the children of Israel. No more insult for the children of Israel. No more mockery for the children of Israel. No longer shall the children of Israel be afraid. Nobody can fear them. Nobody can scare them anymore on their land once they have the power of the Most High and of the Lord and Prince Louis guiding them all the way. One shepherd coming back to you, children of Israel. Only you can prevent yourself at this time to not be gathered in the first resurrection, the first exodus, the first gathering, the first deliverance that's given back to you. Coming right in your way, in your face. You cannot miss it unless you don't want to pay heed to the instructions you're being given now in this message. Instruction that Prince Louis give you himself. Instruction that other prophets are giving you daily to let you know the right path to get back into the kingdom of the Most High. When he's opening it up, graduation time is here. No more repeating school with the dark one, the fallen angel, and with no Gentiles. Nobody holding you hostage, pulling you back in school, unless you don't want to follow instruction, unless you refuse instruction. But listen, as Proverbs 8 verse 33 tells you, hear instruction. Be wise with the wisdom you get from the instruction. Refuse not knowledge. Refuse not instruction. Refuse not wisdom, because wisdom is more important than any money, any silver, any gold, any beryl, any diamond, any pearls. More important. Next, we move to the fiery wheels, but I'm gonna pause this section of the video right here and catch you back in the second part of it when we talk about what is gonna land on your planet. What is gonna land on your planet? The fiery wheels, aka Merkaba. Stand strong, O children of Israel. Stand strong, O children of Jacob. Stand strong, O children of Judah. Stand strong, O children of Ephraim. Stand strong to the Gentiles, the Caucasians who have made themselves ready for their exodus as well, with the children of Israel. Stand strong in the name of the Most High. Allah, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah-Weh, Elohim, Neta, God in her modern day name, and in the name of the Lord, those Melchizedek, Jehovah, who was sent back his chosen one with all his power bestowed upon him to deliver, gather, Exodus, the children of Israel. Praise to the Lord forever and forever and forever.